Good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evening once again. Hi, my name is Pebbles, founder of Missing Lost and Trafficked, founder of Lured Lost and Unsolved. The beautiful woman you are looking at, gazing at this time, um, her name is Dawnita Wilkerson, and she has been missing out of the state of Indiana, Evansville, Indiana, to be more exact, since the year of 2020. She has multiple children. I learned that since her disappearance, one of her beautiful children has passed away, transitioned on, and family members have not located or have been unable to locate Miss Wilkerson to inform her that her son has passed away. It has been extremely difficult for family members and friends and supporters of Miss Wilkerson's return, not having any sort of leads, information regarding what exactly has happened to Miss Wilkerson. I thank you so very much for taking the time out to tune in to this live stream today. I thank you so very much for sharing and caring. And before I continue discussing her disappearance, I am going to begin sharing this live stream from my own media Facebook pages. So Okay, looks like I got kicked out of my live stream for a bit. Let me know if you experience any sort of technical difficulties. I've shared this live stream out to several groups across the state of Indiana, several missing person advocacy groups across the state of Indiana, and various communities across the state of Indiana. So I've shared this live stream out quite a bit. And I hope that you will join and you can share or will share this live stream as well. And I thank you so very much for sharing. I thank you so very much for caring. I will restate that the face that you are looking at is the face of Miss Dawnita Wilkerson. She has been missing since 2020. She was last seen June 21st of 2020 in Evansville, Indiana. Okay. Her date of birth listed on the FBI.gov website is listed as March 14th of 1976. Dawnita reportedly has black hair. She has brown eyes. Her height is 5'3". Her weight around the time of her disappearance was 145 pounds approximately. She is identified as being the gender as being a female, race black. There are notes on the FBI.gov website regarding scars and marks. So it says here Dawnita Wilkerson has multiple tattoos, including a heart on her lower back, praying hands with the name Timmy on her upper right shoulder, and a cross on her upper left shoulder. And now I'm going to read the details posted to FBI.gov's website. Okay. It says here Dawnita Wilkerson was last seen on June 21st of 2020 at 8:16 p.m. at a local Evansville, Indiana motel, getting into a silver colored 2004 Chevy Suburban. And the photo of that vehicle is posted to the site I am reading from right now. Okay. I'll show you the photo as well that was released to the public. The photo of the vehicle Miss Wilkerson was last seen getting inside later in this stream. Okay. You should know that Dawnita's phone was shut off by the next morning. Keep in mind, she was last seen June 21st of 2020. Her family reported her missing when she didn't call her mother or her daughters as she usually did. Dawnita has several medical conditions that require medication that she is without. If you have information concerning Miss Wilkerson's disappearance, you may contact the FBI Indianapolis office at 317-595, 317-595-4000, or the Evansville Police Department at 812-436-7979, or the tip line at 812-435-6194. You may also contact the local FBI office or your nearest American embassy. The field office to report tips to the field FBI office is located in Indianapolis, Indiana. Their number is 317-595-4000. 24,000. Okay. I just wanted to definitely make sure that you all had that information, very important information, before I proceed discussing the disappearance of Miss Wilkerson. Thank you so very much. So I'm going to show you a few screenshots that I gathered while browsing on Facebook, looking for information and additional details regarding the disappearance of this mother, beautiful mother. Okay. This really broke my heart when I ran across this post. It was posted in February. It really broke my heart. Okay. This person is saying, my head feels like mush. My heart is heavy. Dawnita Wilkerson is still missing. We are getting ready for her second son, Kyla's funeral. We need you to help us find Dawnita. We need your prayers. We have been struggling for over a year with missing a loved one. Please help us find Dawnita and pray for our family. The poster is saying that Miss Wilkerson was not at the homegoing, her son's homegoing. And because she's missing, and no one has been able to successfully locate her. Reading this post is rather heartbreaking. It really is. I want to show you photos of Miss Wilkerson and her family members, people who love her. Those photos you are looking at, those are just various angles of her. I'm scrolling down here. Here are happier times. This post was uploaded on June 28th of 2021. Miss Wilkerson has been missing since 2020, ladies and gentlemen. She's been missing since 2020, ladies and gentlemen. She reportedly has 6 children. She's been missing since 2020. If you are tuning into this live stream, I'm hoping that you will share this live stream, and I'm hoping you will share this live stream with your family members and your friends. And in the comments, if you are sharing from Facebook, let me know where you're sharing from. If you are going to share a link to the stream, we are streaming live from Missing, Lost, and Trafficked YouTube channel. If you're watching the YouTube channel, please let me know. Hey, I'm watching, I'm here, and let me know what state or city or country you are watching and sharing from. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. Okay, helps us to get the word out there regarding various missing people being discussed live. Thank you. And so you are looking at photos of Miss Wilkerson, happier times with her children. Okay. and she has been missing since 2020. I see clearly someone has given this live stream a thumb up. That is only one thumb up, but hey, it is a thumb, and I see it having been posted from Facebook. Thank you so very much. We're hoping to really get these views up a bit, and I'm going to need your help. If you're watching, please share. I see the number 2. I hope that we can increase that number to 20 and or 200, 2,000, right? 200,000, right? 2 million. That will be great. Let's get the word out there. She's been missing for some time. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you so very much for your sharing. And thank you so very much for caring. She is a mother with 6 children. You are looking at a photo of her and an earlier photo. I believe this photo was posted several years ago. I don't want to say which year. I don't know which year, so I won't make up anything, but it looks like it was posted some time ago. Miss Wilkerson has been missing, last seen in 2020. Family members have been pleading since 2020 for information regarding the disappearance of Miss Wilkerson and her family members, her friends, her associates, supporters. They really need answers right away. Right away. Okay? So I'm going to present another photo here. Happier times here. Before her disappearance. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. And someone says, what's the details? Who's that guy putting her the truck? Now, I have not shown a photo of that vehicle, okay? But I can show it now. I have not shown that photo during this live stream. I believe you saw that on the cover, okay, before I actually went live, my cover photo. So I'll talk about this a little bit. First, I want to just share some information posted by a news reporter. Let me make sure I have his name. His name is Jake Boswell. So let's go over some information and then I'll discuss this truck, okay? Okay, so Mr. Boswell made a post, okay, some time ago stating that Miss Wilkerson was last seen leaving in Evansville Hotel at 8:16 p.m. on June 21st of 2020. Her phone was shut off by the next morning. She got into a 2004 Chevy Suburban with sunroof and tinted windows. The FBI has made a correction to its original statement on the year of the SUV. That's good. They made a correction, okay? That's what this reporter is saying. Initially, agents said it was a 2016 model. Investigators are searching for the SUV still 8 months later, okay? Keep in mind, this post was posted maybe like over a year ago, I believe. The owner of the Suburban has been found and will not cooperate with the investigation. Okay. So, Mr. Boswell reported, um, he reported that the owner was found and was not cooperating with the investigation. The owner of the Suburban, Miss Wilkerson, was last seen getting inside. Police says areas of interest are Evansville, Carbondale, and Marion. Dawnita was last tracked going west into Illinois from southwest Indiana. Now, that is key information for us That's key information for us. And when I say us, I'm referring to folks out here in the Northwest Indiana area and folks who are residing in Illinois, folks residing in Chicago, Illinois, folks residing in the south suburbs, right, of Illinois, west suburbs of Illinois, East Chicago, Indiana, all over Northwest Indiana, um, anywhere throughout the state of Illinois. I'm just making a guess here in terms of what direction she could have traveled, going on a hunch when I say that's important information for us, meaning, uh, hey, that's a light bulb going off in my head, in my mind, right? Telling me that we need to be sounding an alarm. The closer you are, Northwest Indiana is very close to Illinois, okay? To the state of Indiana, Illinois, coming out of Indiana, we know East Chicago is right there, Indiana, and then in like 20 minutes, you're on the south side of Chicago, just like that. I know these streets. Lord knows I know these streets, okay? And the areas. And I know how close Northwest Indiana, depending on where you are, really is to Illinois, okay? If someone was headed, if an individual was headed toward the area of the city of Chicago, Illinois, okay? So this is good information to know. We should be asking questions, trying to do whatever we can do to get her face out there to the masses. We don't know who has seen her in Illinois, somewhere in the state of Illinois, okay? Last track going west into Illinois from southwest Indiana is what this post is saying. The FBI is looking for any piece of information that could help find Dawnita. There's a tip line here, 317-595-4000. 317-595-4000. Now, I want to show you something. What you're looking at right here, that is at the alleged suburban that Miss Wilkerson was reportedly seen getting inside. And then I placed those hands there with the little pointed fingers. I've placed that there for a reason. I want to focus your eyes on two individuals. An individual appearing to be possibly wearing some sort of dark black color. I'm not sure if that's a hat on this person's head. I see white. I'm assuming it's a hat. And then there's another individual in red. There's another individual in red, okay? This is important. I want you to see this. Look at this photo. Here is Miss Wilkerson from what individuals are saying. And the last reported sighting of her walking, she has on a red top. We can only assume the individual walking wearing the red top, we can only assume that individual may possibly be the figure, because they just look like figures here. They just look like figures here. We see getting inside this suburban in 2020, June of 2020. I'm showing you the last reported sighting of Miss Wilkerson. Yes. I hope that I'm answering some questions. I have more questions than I have answers. And I'm just not into making up stuff. Okay. This is a case that law enforcement and FBI officials have been looking into for some time. Very sensitive information here. So I really just want to stick to the facts as much as humanly possible. Of course, there will be people who will, make their own assumptions and come up with their own theories. I understand that. Those things just tend to happen when people are trying to figure out what happened to a missing person, okay? But I like to know who this person is. Who is this person who reportedly, this figure standing next to another person or figure here, kind of blurry, in red? Who's that person? Is anyone on the driver's side? Who was that person? At the time this still image was being captured. Okay? Here is a clearer photo here of the alleged vehicle Ms. Wilkerson was reportedly last seen getting inside. A much clearer photo. I hope that you all are sharing. We got to get the views up. I see the number 3. That worries me. Next to, the eye. I'm hoping there's more than 3 people watching. I'll do what I can to make sure that we get this out to the masses, okay? I need y'all's help. I need y'all sharing this on your timelines and to your stories and saying, share, please watch now. Share, please watch now. A mother of 6 has been missing since 2020. And we don't know of any persons of interest. We have no information regarding suspects. Police have not told us they have found any evidence regarding where this mother of 6 is, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Help me out. Let's get the word out there. The vehicle that you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, the vehicle that you're looking at is the vehicle Miss Wilkerson was last reportedly seen getting inside. Here's another photo of her at of death of some sort. And I'm just not into making up stuff. I can only assume where that death is located, but I'll digress and wait for family members, friends, individuals close to the case to let me know exactly where that is. But that is another photo I found circulating on Facebook regarding sightings of Miss Wilkerson. I'm interested in knowing what date this photo was captured, etc., etc. Okay? I wanted you to look at that. Here's a photo of her son. He is deceased. He transitioned after his mother's disappearance, ladies and gentlemen. His funeral, homegoing, has come and gone. And family members still don't know where she is. She was not in attendance for her son's homegoing because no one knows what happened to her. And no one was able to deliver the heartbreaking news of his passing. I just want you to let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. Let it marinate for just a moment. Let that sink in. Here's a post stating that Miss Wilkerson's second son passed and that family members were getting ready for her son's funeral, but they were not able to inform her of his passing because they don't know where she is. Heartbreaking, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I just want you to look at her beautiful face. I hope that you're sharing. This is a silent live. Maybe you guys are just trying to soak this all in, just trying to gather yourself because it's upsetting knowing that this woman, mother, has been missing since 2020. And family members have no sense of closure. Dawnita Wilkerson, last seen June 21st of 2020. She was 44 years of age at the time of her disappearance. 5'5", approximately 145 pounds when she was last seen. Miss Wilkerson is a mother of 6 children. She reportedly walked out of her brother's home in Evansville, Indiana on June 21st, announcing that she'd be back shortly. Her family said she has not been seen since. Reportedly walked out of her brother's home in Evansville, Indiana on June 21st, announcing she'd be back shortly. And family said she hasn't been seen since. Miss Wilkerson is missing. Out of Evansville, Indiana. Members are heartbroken. I've read posts from family members, friends, and so many people who know her, and they just seem to be, from what I'm reading, absolutely devastated regarding her disappearance. Absolutely devastated family members are. If you're watching, please share this live stream. If you are watching, if you are tuned in, and let me know. I like to know where you're sharing from. If you're watching, if you're tuned in, share this live stream. Share, 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 share. And let me know where you are watching and tuning in from. We have got to get the word out to the masses in a big way. Please let me know where you're watching, where you're sharing from. Thank you so very much. You're looking at a still image of a sighting of Miss Wilkerson before she vanished. Now, I wanted to show you all this one more time before I end this stream this evening. Now you are looking at an SUV or a Suburban, okay? And you see a figure that appears to be another figure. I'm just saying figures because it's just so blurry, not quite clear for me as to who these individuals are getting inside a Suburban. Now, here is a clearer photo of that vehicle. And here is a photo of Ms. Wilkerson standing at what appears to be some sort of desk. Ladies and gentlemen, please share this live stream. Share it out. Share it with your family members. Share it with your friends, okay? I'll go over this bit of information and then I will end this live stream. And this is coming from Mr. Jake Boswell, okay? I want to make sure that I am quoting where I'm getting my information from. A news reporter, Mr. Boswell, okay? I want to make sure you see that, okay? So it says here that Ms. Wilkerson was last seen leaving an Evansville hotel. And now those photos that I've shown you, it may, you may be able to kind of put things in perspective, okay, with me reading this. Okay, so Miss Wilkerson was last seen leaving an Evanston hotel at 8:16 p.m. on June 21st of 2020. Her phone was shut off by the next morning. She got into a silver 2004 Chevy Suburban with a sunroof and tinted windows. The FBI has made a correction to its original statement on the year of the SUV. Initially, agents said it was a 2016 model. Investigators are searching for the SUV still 8 months later. Keep in mind, this post I took a screenshot was posted about a year ago. Okay, the owner of the Suburban has been found and will not cooperate with the investigation. Police say areas of interest, okay, are Evansville, Carbondale, and Marion. Dawnita was last tracked going west into Illinois from southwest Indiana. The FBI is looking for any piece of information that could help find Dawnita. There is a tip line. The tip line is 317-595-4000. 317-595-4000. Just wanted to make sure you have that number, okay? That number. Hello, virtual chocolate. How are you? Thank you for checking in. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for caring. I don't see a lot of folks in the chat, possibly because I'm not live that often. And so I'm sure there's a lot of folks who they are just surprised to get a notification stating that I'm live right now discussing the disappearance of Miss Wilkerson, because I'm just not going live as often. But this case, the disappearance of this mother, has been on my mind. It has been on my mind for some time. I rescheduled this live stream a few times, but I did want to do my due diligence to make sure, virtual chocolate, I wanted to make sure that people are aware that this beautiful mother has been missing, that she's been missing, y'all, missing since 2020, June of 2020. Miss Dawnita Wilkerson. Let's keep sharing. Let's care, right? Sharing is caring, right? Goes hand in hand. If you have information, reach out to the Indianapolis FBI field office if you have information. I prefer you reach out to police directly, and that is why I've not displayed the tips email that I have for missing, lost, and trafficked at gmail.com. If you are an individual, you're sitting on information, like you're sitting on it. You have information. You have some sort of damning evidence that you're taking to the grave. Come on now. I'm just going to encourage you, before you take it to the grave, send it to me and I'll send it over to the FBI. I have no problem doing that. I've reached out to multiple police department investigators all over the United States of America. I would rather you do that than just not say anything at all and take very important information that could help investigators figure out exactly what's going on here to your grave. Okay? So thank you in advance if you just happen to be one of those people. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for caring. And I would like for all of you to have a wonderful and safe night. Bye bye.